तो ये तो फ्यूनरल आंटी थी, चलो इनका थोड़ा सा हमने छोटा सा था. Now let's get into the real one. Aunties that go shopping. You start.
girl, okay, I feel like such a there's different, obviously there's different kinds. ठीक है, हम बात करेंगे सब्जी लेने के बारे में, ठीक है, fabric, because
Okay.
fabric is it's a thing, and then we're gonna talk about expensive shopping. ठीक है.
Okay.
Is there any other topic you wanted to?
I mean, sabzi by sabzi you mean sabzi slash grocery, right? नहीं वैसे
Grocery.
grocery पे इतना हाँ
But
sabzi.
grocery, I feel like, like it's a different thing when it's a cart, grocery shopping, and then when it's thैले में डालो, इसको तोलो, that shopping,
Okay,
that's a different
so sabzi shopping, then we have fabric
कपड़े,
shopping.
because that's a thing.
Fabric, we talk fabric, and we're gonna cover the tailor also in this, I think, right?
Tailor, yes.
And that whole paraffin, जो वो पूरा process होता है उसको हम cover करेंगे.
Pico, lace, सारा कुछ.
हाँ ठीक है, then we got it, and then it's the expensive one. हाँ ठीक है.
जूते also.
शादी shopping.
Let's start with sabzi.
हाँ ये तो हो गया. अच्छा ये 11 a.m. usually if you're a housewife, you gotta go. If you're one of the really cool auntie जिसके घर पे सब्जी वाला आता है ना, that's the real shit ना. मजा तो उसका आता है. I remember लाहौर में मेरी एक जानने वाली थी, उनके घर आता था सब्जी वाला. I used to live for that shit. ऐसे टोकरी में अपने सर पे रख के सारी सब्जियां लेके आता था, वो पूरी conversation होती थी. But a lot of them actually, more often than not, they go and they do their shopping.
You know which auntie means real business, by the way? Itwar Bazaar auntie. Itwar Bazaar auntie with the sabzi. You know, she's the short haircut auntie, I feel, generally. Even she doesn't have a short, she doesn't have time. Because I feel like nobody at Itwar Bazaar somehow has time, because it's a thing. Anyway, so waha, uske upar I feel like, like, it's like, pehle se you know what you gotta get. But you're still gonna waste a lot of time. अपना time, because like कपड़ों की as opposed to कपड़े, I feel like with sabzi, you know pretty much what you're gonna get, right? But somehow you're still gonna waste a lot of time, because you're like, पहले आप कहेंगे कि ये डाल दो, ठीक है? वो डालेगा, क्या डाल रहे हो? मैं खुद डालती हूँ, ठीक है? तो आप खुद डालेंगे.
ये कौन सा तुम गंदे से क्या सड़ेले किस्म के आलू डाल रहे हो उसके अंदर? हटो, मैं खुद डिसाइड करूंगी. ये वाला नहीं दूसरा नहीं, ये भी नहीं ठीक, नहीं ये भी नहीं ठीक. नीचे से ना डालो, ऊपर वाले सही डालो. हाँ ये, और ये पीछे से क्या गंदे वाले तुम डाल रहे हो? इस पर देखो इतने गंदे धब्बे हैं उसके ऊपर. ये तुम चाहते मैं मर जाऊं? तुम चाहते मैं बचाऊं? ठीक से डालो. हाय अल्लाह, पाव का इतना है, बस इतना सा आता है, बड़ा महंगा.
तुम्हारे रेट्स खराब है, that's what
तुम धोखा कर रहे हो मेरे साथ. क्या मतलब मैं और मैं बेवकूफ हूँ, मुझे पता नहीं, मुझे नजर नहीं आता. It's like business. She's ready.
अच्छा हमेशा I find funny है कि सारा कुछ ले लिया. अच्छा इसमें धनिया भी डाल दो जरा. धनिया फ्री होता है.
तुम एक्स्ट्रा लोगे, तुम इतने से धनिया के तुम एक्स्ट्रा लोगे. चलो थोड़ी सी हरी मिर्ची भी डालो. बाजी इस पे भाने तो नहीं बाजी शाजी कुछ नहीं. चलो डालो.
बड़े तुम्हारी पढ़ निकल गए हैं.
इतना महंगा कर दिया है.
टमाटर हमेशा महंगा होता है. टमाटर हमेशा ही महंगा होता है.
And the guy knows that this is going to be a half an hour thing, but he's also getting his life. The whole thing is prepared in both of their minds. ये क्या होने लगा है? अस्सलामुअलैकुम बाजी, क्या हाल है अशरफ? कैसी सब्जी आई है आज इस दफा? है बताओ बाजी, बड़ा अच्छा टमाटर आया है इस दफा. अच्छा चलो दिखाओ फिर क्या है. सिर्फ छलांगे मारता हमारे टमाटर आया तुम्हारा.
अमेरिका का केला है, वो भी ऐसी बातें, वो भी ऐसी बड़ी बातें करते ना, अमेरिका का केला है. I've heard this.
अच्छा दिखाओ फिर दिखाओ. ये छोटे से केले हैं, छोटे. अच्छा चलो कद्दू दिखाओ. ये कितने का है? ये बहुत ज्यादा है. अब वो इतने रिडिकुलस. मुझे तो याद है मैं बचपन में एम्बैरस जाता था. मेरी जब शॉपिंग जाती थी 100 रुपए किलो. 100 10 रुपए दूंगी. मैंने कहता उसने तो रिडिकुलस अमाउंट बोली होगी. आपने भी उससे बिल्कुल ही मतलब इतनी पीछे तक बात लगाई.
Meet in the middle, girl.
Meet in the middle तो 50 पे लाने के लिए
you gotta roll with the punches. That's what aunties are best at, rolling with the punches, girl.
हाँ मुझे तो याद है जब when you kind of grow up ना, and the aunties start tell you to haggle ना, there's obviously a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure, yes.
There's a lot of pressure. कितने का लिया है? आपने 70 रुपए का लिया होगा, but you have to say आपने 50 रुपए का लिया था, because they're gonna rate you to filth if you अगर price कम नहीं कराई तो फिर shopping की क्या? Basically.
That's true.
Price तो कम करानी ही है.
अच्छा ये हो गई हमारी सब्जी वाली आंटी. अब आते हैं, let's get to the real tea, mama. Fabric shopping. Oh, falla. This is one of. एक तो जो fabric shopping जो है ना is a whole. एक तो वैसे obviously fabric shopping, there's different kinds of fabric shopping.
It's a yearly
अगर तो
thing, it's seasonal.
हाँ, it's seasonal. ठीक है, it's like might be work related. घर के कपड़े भी हो सकते हैं. But then there's the शादी के कपड़े. शादी के कपड़े is the whole thing ना. वो तो आप जाते, you go in with the mindset कि मैं झगड़ूंगी यहाँ पे.
झगड़ना तो है ही, झगड़ना तो
you
है
go
ही.
but you get preparing yourself कि मुझे ठगेंगे तो कि like you're going in with the mentality कि I have to fight, you know.
मैं और तो मुझे बेवकूफ बना रहे हैं सारे.
It's like Vixen entering the workroom ना. I'm here to fight.
I'm here to fight.
अच्छा,
वही होता है,
enter.
वो उसका भी अपना एक आउटफिट होता है, उसके भी अपने आउटफिट होते हैं, थैले प्रिपेयर्ड होते हैं. कभी कभार आपने कपड़ा मैच कराना होता है किसी चीज के साथ, तो वो कपड़े आप साथ लेके आए हुए होते हैं. There's like full preparation.
You always end up the auntie always, you know, she's gonna buy it from one store, right? She's always gonna buy it from one store, but she's not ever gonna go to that store first. Because you have to look at all everything at every store. पूरा दुपट्टा गली आपने देखना है, फिर आपको तसल्ली होगी कि मैंने सही चीज ली है, ठीक है? But you're gonna buy it from the Khan Balsad that. Yeah.
That's so funny. I was about to just bring up the Pathan.
From the Khan sir, that you always buy everything from at every occasion, चाहे वो जौन सा भी function हो, ठीक है? You're gonna do all of that, but you're still gonna buy it there, ठीक है? फिर वहाँ enter होते ही ना, पहले जो नाक चढ़ा हुआ होगा ना, पहले like you want to enter and you don't want to make it a big deal, but you want him to notice you also, ना? It's a very tough game that you have to play because you want him to catch your eye, but you don't want to catch his eye. So you enter, you start like touching. You have to touch everything. So you start touching things randomly. Then it's like, you know, like what was the good, bad, and the ugly? It's that music starts thing. And this will start blurred. उनकी आंखें मिलती हैं, and then they acknowledge it. There's a moment of acknowledgement. Okay, let's go. ठीक है? अच्छा, नया क्या है? वो निकालेगा, ये आएगी. He also ना, the Khan Saab also ना exaggerates the positives of the fabric to the nth degree.
Genuine.
ऐसा कोई नहीं है, ये genuine है. ये सीजन नहीं आया, नया सीजन नहीं है, बस आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगा, पूरे बाजार देख लो, आपको यही मिलेगा, बस ये
आपको नहीं मिलेगा. और ये मैडम थोड़े से टाइम के लिए आए, ये दोबारा आना भी नहीं है, ये बड़ी मुश्किल से मैंने
दूसरी वाली आंटी देख के गई, वो वापस आएंगी, वो ले लेंगी.
उन्होंने मुझे रोका कि किसी को देना नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आप लेती हैं तो मैं आपको देने को तैयार हूँ.
आप तो पुराने कस्टमर है ना, आप तो
पुराने कस्टमर, मैं आपको देने को तैयार हूँ. मैं बोलूंगा आपने देर कर दी, मैंने आपको मैं देने को तैयार हूँ.
ये क्या फिजूल सा तुमने दिखाया, कोई अच्छी चीज दिखाओ हमें.
मुझे तो तरस आता है, वो जो आंटियां, वो आप शॉप में जाते हो, वो उन्होंने ऐसे कपड़े और आदमियों ने पूरी दुकान खोल के, वो लेती भी कुछ नहीं है. कभी कभार तो ले लेती है, कभी कभार नहीं भी लेती. वो पूरे कपड़े, गर्ल, बचपन में मुझे बड़ा मजा आता था जब वो खोलते थे ना उस कपड़े को, वो
I love it, girl. It's a whole drama thing.
It's a whole drama thing. It's a fantasy. Auntie has to feel it fly and see it fall to the floor in her hands. और आंटी को कोक ऑफर की थी कि नहीं की थी? आंटी को कोक ऑफर करना बड़ा जरूरी है, उसके अलावा बिजनेस नहीं हो सकता.
These Khans that are very macho culture and everything, all of a sudden they're everything against their body like a sari.
Yes.
It turns into drag race all of a sudden.
Yes.
They're trying to model it for you.
बाजी देखिए, ये बड़ा अच्छा है, इसकी फॉल चेक करें. बाजी इसकी फॉल चेक करें.
ये इतना बड़ा प्रिंट मुझ पे नहीं सूट करता, कोई छोटा प्रिंट दिखा.
और कितने का है? अच्छा, वो हाथ में पकड़ दिया. कितने का है? ये
इतने का. Sorry.
ये कितने का? ये इतने का. छोड़ो, साइड पे करो, कुछ और तो. बाजी बड़ा अच्छा. नहीं, इसको साइड पे करो.
You know what they like तो ना, what they like, वो जो ब्राउन बेस के ऊपर पिंक फूल होंगे, बड़े. That is every auntie's favorite print. That floral with the
Aunties भी होते हैं. अब फूल के ऊपर.
And somehow tulips is the popular choice, which I don't understand. Tulips, why? Of all the either roses or tulips, but it's like roses or tulips, बड़े. अच्छा, अभी हम बात करें ये खान साहब वाले हैं ना. अभी we're going to talk about another one later. Anyway, so इसके बाद अच्छा ये कितने का? अच्छा, ये साइड पे करो. अच्छा, मैं जा रही हूँ, मैं इतनी देर में जा रही हूँ, फिर मैं जा रही हूँ.
मैं ले सकती, मैं जा रही हूँ. देखो, मुझे एक थोड़ी ना लेना है, मैं एक लेने थोड़ी आती हूँ. मुझे पूरे सीजन में कपड़े बनाने, बेटी कपड़े बनाने. मुझे मेरी बहन अमेरिका में रहती है, मुझे उसके कपड़े बनाने हैं. मैंने सबके कपड़े बनाने होते हैं, तो इतना महंगा मुझे दोगे तो मैं कैसे बनाऊंगी?
फिर टेलर इतने पैसे लेता है, लेस को इतने पैसे देने पड़ते हैं, पूरा डिस्कस करते हैं.
पिको वाला अलग, वो अलग.
अच्छा, this is the Khan Saab. Then there's the designer lawn.
Oh.
Salim Fabrics. We can never forget about that. सलीम था, अच्छा वहाँ चाहे वो आप वहाँ जो 1000 से उसको 200 पे लाने की कोशिश कर, 1000 का तो कुछ नहीं आजकल मिलता, जितना भी मतलब you know like you make it a tenth of it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then you go to Salim Fabrics. Rush. Girl, सारा शहर पहुंचा हुआ वहाँ पे. They're also ready to fight, but not the salesperson at this point. They're ready to fight other aunties now. They turned into these quiet aunties turned into like WWE wrestlers.
यार वैसे ये तो बड़ी जरूरी बात है डिस्कस करने की. जो डिजाइनर वाला क्रेज शुरू हुआ था, मुझे याद है द पीक ऑफ इट वाज कि सना सफीनाज के बड़े पे उसकी कलेक्शन लॉन्च होनी थी. आंटी ने शोर मचा के उसको अक्वायर किया, सुबह सुबह टेलर के पास गई, उसी वक्त सिलवाया, एंड एट द एग्जीबिशन शी वेंट एंड वोर दैट सेम पीस.
Hey, you got bitches.
I'm already wearing it.
There you go.
What's good?
What's up, mama?
What's good?
Oh my god, that thing is the whole thing. Like catalog इतना मुसीबत डालते हैं पहले कि ये वाला ये तो इसमें ये है इतने. And also I have to say these designer lawns are frauds, right? Because the pictures and it's all bakwas basically. It's all total bakwas. It's just repackaged into something.
Yeah.
Right, and it takes kind of maybe it's taking some work out of your like imagination, like less work in your imagination to match things, and then just put something together for you. But like really, those those clothes you can only wear them once or twice. After 2 washes or 3 washes, it's not the same. And then you end up giving it to your नौकरानी, and then you see कि आपकी जो साथ वाली की नौकरानी थी उसने वो वाला trouser पहन दिया, ये वाला print पहन दिया, वो color पहन दिया. Out of fashion. You can't wear this anymore.
You can't wear this anymore.
You can't. It's done. Then टेलर.
नहीं गर्ल, टेलर से पहले तो 2 और काम है ना. पहले पीको कराना है, ठीक है, और लेस लेनी है और डाई कराना है.
Oh Allah, dye तो कलर बतनी दुनिया में. There's a thing, by the way, where with 2 different, I know this because this is true, with so many fabrics, with 2 different kinds of fibers, right? We're getting technical here, but in different lights, they will reflect differently, giving you different colors. Different colors, sorry, right?
She don't care.
She does not care. She is expecting magic here. पॉलिएस्टर का वो लिया होगा कोई कपड़ा और वो एक सिल्क का कपड़ा लिया होगा, and she expect you to match this exactly.
Match it, हाँ.
और वो पैसे कितने दे रही होती है उसको पता है? It's such an art. I'm just saying like it's sad because these people who जैसे जो dyer है, they earn nothing, almost nothing. They're complaining about a lot. They have their overheads also, by the way, and they earn almost nothing. And it's sad.
No, but this is important because वो इतने ज़्यादा कपड़ा से जो खरीदती हैं वो उस पे तो they're willing to spend.
Obviously, we're talking about rich aunties here, obviously, right?
जो भी है, नहीं ये जो भी है, जहाँ पे आंटी होगी वो कपड़े पे तैयार करते हैं, बट वो इको करने वाली कोई बात है ना, वो क्राफ्ट को ना appreciate
they're cutting corners where they can also.
और obviously not appreciating craft ना, कि अच्छा ये पीको वाले को मैं क्यों दूं और मैं डायर को क्यों दूं, इतना महंगा. अभी लड़ने ही निकली होती ना आंटी के शॉपिंग एक्सपीरियंस वाली जो आंटी है ना, वो लड़ने ही निकली है, वो हर चीज से लड़ने निकली है. द परफेक्ट वे टू एनकैप्सुलेट. तो डाई हो गया, डाई का वेट करना पड़ा 1-2 दिन. पीको हो गया, पीको भी करा लिया, दुपट्टा तैयार हो गया. अब जी रह गया है आपका स्टिचिंग. तो टेलर पे चले.
टेलर मास्टर साहब इज आल्सो अ थिंग ना. पान तो वो जरूर चबा रहा होगा. आप मास्टर साहब नहीं अगर सबने पान चबाया.
उसकी हेड में क्या होती है, पेंसिल या
उसको कहते हैं फीता. फीता गले के अंदर फीता हो गया पीले रंग का.
सलवार कमीज डार्क ब्लू होती है हमेशा. आई डोंट नो.
हाँ, the master जी has extraness going on ना. बाकी workers are different. It's a step above ना, so he has to look the part. So that's always happening. Anyway, so master साहब से enter होते हैं, कपड़े कभी तैयार नहीं होंगे.
मैं वो कहने लगा था कि इसके साथ पेमेंट का मसला नहीं होता, टाइमिंग का ज्यादा मसला होता है. हमेशा टाइमिंग का मसला होता है. बाजी नहीं दे सकूंगा मैं, बड़े ऑर्डर है मैं नहीं, मुझे तो उसी दिन चाहिए भाई साहब.
नहीं, also sometimes the auntie is being ridiculous. तो मुझे कल तक चाहिए. आप अभी आए हैं और आपको कल तक चाहिए, ये कैसे हो सकता है? आंटी
का वही ना,
उनके मसला है. also full of shit ना, because they also
लेकिन आंटी का तो वो सीन है ना कि मेरा मसला है तो सबका मसला है. तो अगर मुझे कल शादी पे जाना है तो
शादी छोड़ो गर्ल, ईद
पे तो कभी कपड़े नहीं तैयार होते.
ईद पे तो कपड़े तैयार हो ही नहीं ना सकते और आखिर उसकी रात की पहली टीको तो उसकी रात के पहले होगा
टीको रात से पहले ही होगा हाँ वो सारा वक्त
लेकिन मास्टर साहब के साथ पहले वो जो है ये तंग बता था मतलब you might have gained weight, you might have some stuff might have happened, right? एक तो वो चाहिए भी ना, most of the aunties want it, like they want some sort of magic where it looks slimming on them, and yet
not
it's like
revealing.
also no fitting on the sorry, it's like fits like a glove, but if they gain a little bit of weight, even they want it to kind of accommodate.
लेकिन टेलर कभी कभार वैसे पता they come for the girls ना, they come for the aunties. वो ऐसे फजूल स्टिचिंग करते हैं, मतलब वक्त देखते हैं इसने किया क्या है
वो घंटा पहले स्टार्ट करेगा,
वो घंटा पहले स्टार्ट करके गलत बनाएगा, फिर वो आंटी भी खरीदेंगी, वो वॉशरूम में जाएंगी, अब मैं पहन नहीं सकती, चलो चलो बुटीक, चलो बुटीक is one of my favorite words also by the way. बचपन में जब मैंने पहले बुटीक सुना था ना, I was like I like this word.
बुटीक के कपड़े,
बुटीक, रेडीमेड बुटीक, उनका बुटीक है, आयशा बुटीक, सलमा बुटीक. I used to love this thing. नाज बुटीक.
फैशन का घर, फैशन का घर तो it's like literally like you're gonna get everything there.
Boutique. And it's like, it's not even boutique, like it's a boutique. उनकी बुटीक है. आप क्या करती? जी मेरी बुटीक है. सलमा बुटीक के नाम से है वो. कॉर्नर में आगे थोड़ा सा जाके.
शालमी के कॉर्नर पे.
शालमी के कॉर्नर पे मेरी बुटीक है.
अच्छा. ओके. तो ये हो गया जी कपड़ों का शॉपिंग. अब आते हैं let's come to expensive shopping.
वहाँ there is no लड़ाई.
वहाँ there is no लड़ाई. वहाँ there is no लड़ाई. वहाँ there is like I feel like वहाँ आप हौसला करके जाते हैं ना, वैसे भी वहाँ आपने हौसला की. I feel like preparation is a big party of auntieship ना. Auntieship, let's call it auntieship. It's a prep. You have to prepare yourself whether you're going to the wedding, where you're going to the funeral, where you're going shopping, depending on what kind of shopping you're going for. You prepare yourself because you're not an auntie. I feel like aunties prepare their daughters also. I've noticed this now. They're preparing them to be aunties. So this comes in play, especially with shopping.
और हमने तो जो अभी conversation की है, हमने we have discussed the preparation for the thing as well, because there is a lot of preparation involved with everything. Shopping पे जा रही हूँ, funeral पे जा रही हूँ, शादी पे जा रही हूँ, ईद पे जहाँ भी जा रही हूँ, उसकी preparation बड़ी important है. But you were saying something about expensive aunties getting prepared for expensive shopping.
अच्छा, what are the expensive items, girl?
Bags.
Bags are expensive. Furniture. Furniture, bags.
Jahez.
We discussed shoes, by the way, in the previous one. I think that's a whole thing.
We'll keep it in expensive shopping actually, because
we'll keep it expensive.
It's a little out of budget.
Shoes, जो wedding पे gift देना है.
Jewelry.
Oh, jewelry! Jewelry is so... Okay, let's get into it then. Let's start with shoes.
Stylo. Metro.
Comfort. Comfort to bakwas tha.
But obviously she has to prepare, so she has to shop at both. You will never find an auntie who's not prepared for everything. Jogger उसके पास है, comfort का जूता उसके पास है, change की heel तो कभी नहीं पहनी, kitty heel उसके पास है, और 3 इंच वाली heel भी उसके पास.
Sandal girl, sandal. Love that word, sandal.
Sandal भी उसके पास है, ठीक है, और वो स्टाइलो से, मेट्रो से, कंफर्ट से, बाटा से सर्विस सब हो गया.
नहीं, सैंडल नहीं, चप्पल कहते हैं उसको. आई थिंक एहसान चप्पल हाउस है ना, ये चप्पल
एहसान चप्पल स्टोर है. हां, एहसान चप्पल होता है.
girl, वहाँ इतनी तरह की चप्पल होती हैं वैसे.
My favorite is the one जो कि not even a kitty heel, it's basically like a कोल्हापुरी or whatever. वो चप्पल ही है basically, गोल्डन वाली ना, वो गोल्डन चप्पल होती है जिसके ऊपर इसकी सोल भी गोल्डन है, ठीक है. अब वो यूं करके ना, वो इट लीन्स अप अ लिटिल बिट एट द बैक, और उसपे एक हल्का सा पीछे ब्लॉक ऑफ वुड लगा होता है. दैट्स सपोज्ड टू गिव यू जस्ट द डेंटिएस्ट बिट ऑफ हाइट, बट इट मेक्स द मोस्ट नॉइज.
But you know what is the typical auntie shoe? The wedge.
Oh god. What the fuck is a wedge?
It's the worst thing ever. You're like, this is not a shoe. It's not a heel. It's not obviously it's not a flat. But it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to shoes.
But for some reason, when I think of a wedge, I think of a woman who wears a lot of lime green. Okay, I don't
Bad
know
taste.
why.
I don't imagine it's more. It's not that much more comfortable either. Really, it's not that different. So pressure तो आगे पड़ ही रहा होता है.
And if she's trying to go for the Western thing, so there's a jean, there's a Georgette की कमीज, ठीक है, and there's a scarf. Georgette is also one of their favorite materials. ठीक है, अगर fancy है थोड़ा सा तो organza तो बड़ा जरूरी है, ठीक है.
तो organza आंटियों को नहीं पसंद. ऑर्गेन्जा बच्चियों के लिए होता है और जो जॉर्जेट और शिफॉन है वो होता है क्योंकि हमारी जो है ना फिगर होते हैं.
हाँ फिगर होते हैं, हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. तो वो जॉर्जेट की कमीज में तो एक स्कार्फ होता है. There's always not the head scarf, the scarf.
Yeah, the Hermes type scarf. Yeah,
the Hermes type scarf. Yeah, and the neck is on top. Like that's what I'm imagining with the veg lady.
Oh yeah. Those are two types, but there's two type of veg heels. एक तो वैसे ना, I think बीच में एक point पे नौकरानियों ने veg पहनना शुरू कर दिए थे ना. I remember the veg was out completely. That was the thing.
Oh yes.
When that happened, that was out, na.
The block
veg
thing. Yeah.
So that was out. We're discussing fashion history here, girl.
We're discussing fashion history, but we also have to, when we talk about shopping for shoes, there is something about some obsession that women have कि वो वाली heel चाहिए. They don't admit it, but उनको वो heel चाहिए जिसकी आवाज ज्यादा आती है.
अच्छा.
आवाज is important for the heel, I think.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Especially the lower economic class, when they're buying the heel, तो heel की आवाज आनी चाहिए. टक 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 कि मैंने आज अपनी heel चढ़ाई है. सलमा सितारा वाला सूट पहना है और heel चढ़ाई है.
Okay. But you know, I think that's fun. Isn't that's fun?
Of course,
I appreciate that.
All of this is fun. These are all things we also
not
enjoy.
Not all of this. A lot of the arguing is not really fun.
Oh, come on, no, but it's fun. It's fun to look at. It's fun to like watch it. So expensive shopping जूते हो गए. अच्छा, furniture.
Uff, Allah, furniture.
Do you want to talk about Jahez shopping as a whole, or maybe actually या तो आप Jahez
खरीद रहे हो? I don't have my particular experience with that.
So basically, all this big stuff and this expensive shopping, like especially furniture. या तो if you're like a military wife, for example, or somebody that moves houses a lot, so then I can imagine that you would be buying furniture, right? But mostly people buy furniture for either Jahez या अगर आप दुल्हन आ रही है तो उसका कमरा आपने decorate.
No, people renovate. But that's the main thing, though.
That's the main thing. जिस पे furniture खरीदा जाता है.
पहले तो ये बड़ा topic था ना, चिनियोटी.
हाँ.
चिनियोटी. तो चिनियोटी. ये असली चिनियोटी है, ये असली चिनियोटी है.
And then also there's the basic shops that they want to go to. ना एक तो I mean I'm gonna make it very contextual here, but वो कौन सा चौक था पिंडी में? Golra Mode.
Golra Mode, yeah.
Golra Mode. That's where all the furniture is. गंदे से गंदा furniture.
एक तो कीचड़ के अंदर चल के जाना होता है वैसे भी.
Aunties are living and they're prepared for it. They are.
वहाँ पे ये चिनियोटी ये कुछ है ना. Anyway, so that's an important thing, and then they're discussing अब वो जो भी कह लेंगे वो बांध लेंगे लोग. मैंने तो ये देखा चिनियोटी. और क्या होता है फर्नीचर में?
ये चिनियोटी गुजराती यही होता है. अब वो now there is a huge thing about Thai furniture and Malaysian furniture.
Girl, फर्नीचर कम खरीदा जाता है, पता ज्यादा क्या खरीदा जाता है? upholstery.
Oh yes. क्या बोलते हैं
upholstery, carpets, Malik interiors.
Curtains.
ये कहाँ पे था? ये मेरी रोड पे है ना. ये मेरी रोड पे है.
वैसे तो ब्लू एरिया में भी था.
हाँ. But anyway, so like that's the whole thing, ना कि ये एक तो हमेशा they believe this thing कि वो light color नहीं होना चाहिए, light color जो है.
Poshish girl, poshish. Let's go poshish. मैं सोचती हूँ अपने ना लाउंज के फर्नीचर की पोशिश बदल लूँ. I was talking to a friend of mine. तो वो कहती है, she was telling me the poshish story कि तुम नोट करना कि पोशिश के टाइम पे ना all aunties become मैं भी aunties. मैं कि जब एक बोलती हूँ तो सारे
मैं भी बदलना चाहती हूँ.
मैं सोचूं मैं भी बदल लूं, साथ मिलके चलते हैं, मजा आएगा.
I don't like upholstery shopping with aunties, I have to say, but the rest of the kind of shopping I like with aunties.
Achha, for me it's a terrible thing, na, because I obviously am into interiors and I'm into architecture. तो जब वो a lot of times से तुम तो architecture हो, तुम हमें बताओ. तो वो आर्किटेक्चर तुम हमें बताओ और उसमें अपना जब ओपिनियन देती हैं आंटियां तो बंदा कहता है मैडम मैं आपको इस पे क्या ही बताऊं.
It's always very, I've noticed Baroque and Rococo and very European,
very European-esque.
15th to 18th century, उन 3
like
centuries के अंदर
like very
होना चाहिए.
Victorian style, and
Yeah.
the poshish has to be like
Yeah.
silk, shiny, and it has
And it
that
has to be
flowers on
varying
it.
degrees of beige and brown.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
It's that's the most popular. Like anything else is not okay, unless it's like purple.
Oof. Okay, I feel like we got the shopping auntie. The shopping auntie done. We read her. We
Girl,
went
हम 3 लंबी conversation के मुझे यही वैसे शक था कि बहुत ही लंबी हो जाएगी.
Okay, so we're done with the aunties at the mall, girl. The mall auntie is done.
अब ये सारी shopping, ये सारा कुछ कहीं जाना भी जरूरी है. So then, kitty party aunties.
Kitty party auntie, and we're gonna talk about the kitty party auntie with the committee party auntie, and they're both hand in hand.
Kitty party aunties actually Pakistan में are committee party.
Committee party aunties, हाँ.
They don't go and grade rich. Very few. हाँ.
कमेटी डाली होती है तो वो उसकी एक मीटअप होता है, तो वो सारा जो है सारी जो मेहनत की थी ना कपड़े बनाने में, वो कपड़े आज पहन के जाने हैं, ठीक है. That is the, वैसे मैंने नोट किया when I started going out now in public, I don't know if it's sexist or whatever, but that was that table that I could not deal. The kitty party. If you went out to eat, and if at that restaurant there was a
I live for it. What are you talking about? This was the aunties that I love the most, actually.
They're so annoying.
Oh, girl, I love it. I love it. Because these aunties, उसमें मजे की बात है. एक तो there's the actual cool auntie, which we're going to talk about later. But these aunties try to be cool.
Okay, tell me all about
because they are not cool at all. एक दफा I was at this restaurant once, and I think, anyway, so I was pretty young. तो पीछे से आवाज आ रही. हाँ, she was really high, but हमने फिर भी गुजारा कर लिया. बस ये देखो, अब आज के बच्चे यही करते हैं. इसके किटी पार्टीज में एक तो बच्चों की बातें बहुत होती हैं. I've noticed. सबसे ज़्यादा, because I mean I feel like I don't want to generalize here. I feel like it's wrong to generalize, but I think most kitty party aunties.
देर से generalize कर रहे हैं.
But a lot of kitty party aunties, they don't work.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them don't. Some do.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be too much of it. But even if they do, they tend to be in that realm of like they're not seriously professional.
No, I'll tell you why. Because kitty parties are usually lunch plans. They're usually lunch plans.
Yeah.
And a lot of women that work obviously cannot make it to lunch.
Yeah, like serious professionals. Some of them do work, but they like tend to be in those kinds of professions where it's.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, if she's the lady that does it, at that woman, the lady who works, she's not dressed for the kitty party, because she's dressed for work and she's coming from work, for example. Okay? Unless it's a weekend thing, but a lot of the worker ladies do not attend kitty parties. It's the ones that don't work that attend kitty parties.
Yeah, so it tends to be like that. So I feel like kids are the main topic anyway, because that's one of the. We're going to discuss this later, obviously, but like that tends to be a major topic.
A kitty party is a party of ladies who are trying to up they are trying to escape the painfulness. It's an escape of painfulness kind of a thing.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. There's the actual cool auntie, but this is the auntie that tries to be cool. So they're trying to escape the painfulness.
They're trying to escape the painfulness.
Mama, you hit the nail right in the head with that one, Mama.
I got it, girl. I got it. They're trying to escape the painfulness. They're trying to.
अब हमने सबकी बात की तैयारी की. तैयारी यहाँ पे बहुत जरूरी होती है. Because अब आप शादी के लिए तो तैयार नहीं हो रहे ना. मतलब अब आप शादी के लिए तो तैयार नहीं हो रहे.
You gotta be very careful. You
gotta be very careful. It has to be quote unquote casual.
Casual. Yeah.
Most women tend to wear their designer lawn print here. Yeah. This is the occasion. This is the occasion for the designer lawn print, especially if गर्मियाँ हैं. So it tends to be the designer lawn print. अगर सर्दियाँ पे you're gonna pull out your trousers, girl, and you're gonna pull out your button-down shirts usually in either a print or Georgette, as you mentioned, and then you got the big glasses on. You got the big glasses on. Dior usually, or Dior की copy. I don't know why Dior की copy is the most popular one.
CK भी होता है, वो यहाँ पे साइड पे बड़ा CK लिखा होता है.
It needs to be big though. It needs to be pretty big. And then what's up with the makeup situation here usually?
Makeup situation is the shadi makeup. Makeup situation पे there's no compromise.
Really?
I don't think there's any compromise on.
I think blush थोड़ा कम होता है.
Maybe they contour less, but it's like still a lot of makeup, girl. The eye makeup is done. The blush is on. Because it's a day thing.
But they get a blowout. They definitely get a blowout. lore is important because it's शादियों में usually it's a bun type thing. A lot of times the aunties tend to do the bun. But like but girls usually wear it till shadi ka wo jo the open hair, the lord, that's what they wear at their kitty parties. Yeah.
Or Allah maafi de, like you said, if it's a winter thing, na, then the coat thing. Oh my God,
Yes.
the coat and the boot, girl. Oh my God, it's like a parade of the same. Basically, it's a parade of the same. It's the same blow dry. It's the same coat. And if it's one of those poncho things, na, wo jo poncho hota hai fur wala.
Hi. That's the worst. Poncho is the worst. That is true.
वो इतना
Poncho
मुझे
can
hate
bring your
करता
leg
है.
down.
And they think they're serving it, na, basically. The auntie comes, वो जो poncho पहना होता है ना, usually for some reason she's also in a ponytail sometimes. I don't know why.
I feel like kiddie parties, funny enough, are it's the mutton wearing lamb thing. Started with this mutton pretending to be lamb.
Really?
I hate to say this. Yes, it's like youth is the thing, na? And I feel like सबसे ज़्यादा commonly heard phrase when somebody enters at a kiddie party is, हाय कितनी तो देखो कितनी जवान लगे, तो sweet 16 अपना मनाएगी.
Hello, ladies.
Sweet 16. Hello, girls. Daily speaks Etawa. It's always girls. Hello. It's always girls. At a kiddie party, there are only girls there. Because that's why I was talking about शादी के फिर जो लड़कियां पहनती हैं जो चीजें, that tends to be hair on.
I think you're onto something, yeah, because they're trying to escape. They're trying to escape the Tindu, and they're also trying to feel the fantasy of being youthful again. With just a couple of girls, there are no men around. I mean, I feel like it's fun for them. That's great. They're trying to have a good time.
Because the upper echelon kiddie parties tend to have the alcohol also, I think.
I mean, I feel like
so it's the time to let loose, I think. They don't, I mean, I feel like it's rare for aunties to, go clubbing or like do anything like parties like that. But this is their moment. This is their moment where they can kind of like let loose. So
they're having fun.
और हमेशा driver के साथ आएंगे.
Of course. You expect her to drive. I mean, I feel like a kiddie party auntie, and the thing is, one thing that's always like, if it's the new show, one thing we're missing is that very. I think कि kitty parties पे ज़्यादा होता है, or like if it could be a kitty party outside, it could be a kitty party at home. Basically, the women have got together. There's that thing, कितना प्यारा material पहना है तुमने, ज़रा दिखाओ, and you have to get the tactile feel of the material. नहीं तो मैंने पता नहीं बचपन में note किया था, and that culture has stayed forever. The material ko feel karna.
It is because I feel like on weddings it's a very ostentatious display of wealth. This is still a display of wealth, I think. The whole kiddie party thing is that, because it's funny, like, I mean, we're going to dissect this later, but kiddie parties aren't the kiddie party ka jo culture began after it's a post-industrial colonial concept. Okay, when basically women, they stopped working in the middle, there's middle class emerged, women stopped working, the men worked, and with these professions they would work, and those professions they could not wear anything ostentatious. Their wealth was entirely displayed on women. So the women assumed this responsibility of, not they didn't assume this responsibility, it was kind of forced upon them. Women had to show wealth. Their husband's wealth had to be shown on a woman. It's this capitalist cycle basically is powered by this.
That's very interesting.
So this kiddie parties are a very interesting thing because Pakistan, the whole thing works basically this way. The men are forced to earn more because then women will. I don't know. I feel like it's holding up this very fake facade in our society of normalcy. Because nothing is really working. Men are cheating. That's really, men are सारा कुछ हो रहा है with the Usma, whatever that's happening, and then these women they try to basically try and dull their pains coming at these kiddie parties,
and they're trying to up each other. The thing is,
one-upping is auntie ka ek signature move is the one-upping. Right? There was if you were playing Mortal Kombat and your auntie was the character, you just fatality would have been the one-upping.
The one-upping, and you always have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. She's trying to come for you. She's saying whatever. आपके दिमाग आपको पता है कि उसको पता है कि आपको पता है उसका secret.
Of course. I know, right?
It has to
that's
be.
True.
There is
it's really tragic.
There is an air कि हाँ हम सब जानते हैं एक दूसरे के बारे में सब कुछ so ज़्यादा बोलना
नहीं
यहाँ ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं क्योंकि अगर तुम बोली तो मैं भी बोलूँगी यहाँ पे it's so disgusting क्या हाल है
that's the air girl that's the one क्या हाल है oh my god
क्या चल रहा है
बच्चे कैसे चल and then they then there's just the moment where they discuss कि मेरे बेटी यहाँ पहुंच गया है ये पढ़ रहा है बेटी का रिश्ता यहाँ हो गया है
I mean kitty parties are gossip
kitty parties are the breeding ground for gossip girl
but it has to be like अल्लाह माफी दे ऐसे बोलना नहीं चाहिए लेकिन सब बोल देते हैं
जो उस दिन रह गया ना जो उस दिन नहीं आ पाया kitty party पे सबसे ज्यादा उसकी बात होगी ना उसी ग्रुप में because you hate everybody in that group somehow I feel like nobody likes anybody else in that group
it's very toxic behavior it's disgusting खैर चलो ये तो हो गई wannabe cool aunties ठीक है अब जाते हैं actual cool auntie पे let's go
this is my favorite kind of auntie girl
tell me all about it
I mean obviously I think you can be cool no matter what your earning is but they tend to be rich first of all they tend to be rich like filthy rich usually right
they come from money
they come from money so I'm going to tell you a story I used to go to the gym in Pakistan I mean I still do but I used to go to the gym in Pakistan okay wahan pe this auntie used to come and this auntie was amazing she used to come in her 4-wheel drive and she had a look on girl she basically is funny because the basic physical description would be quite desi I would say right quite desi
okay
but she had a cotton button down shirt she had like leather boots on it was like okay it's like she means business she had just walked her 2 German shepherds at the Margila ka jo cricket ground hota na she had done that already she's coming to work out she's here to work out with her fitness trainer so now this is what I find funny about it I think as much as she wants to be cool, certain social pressures remain. And one of those social pressures in our society, I think, is that women can make noise in a public place, but they can't make a certain kind of noise, okay? So she was working out. Now she's really in it for the fitness, right? She is as much as she wants to be. Like she's pushing at the machine, girl. But she obviously has to grunt. It's a very small yet very obvious kind of sound, okay? And she keeps doing it, and it's like everybody is just awkward. She's like trying to pretend that she's not here and this is not happening. And then she comes up to me. I like your workout, beta. They still say beta, which I like.
It adds a little bit of relatability that I'm your auntie. I'm your auntie.
Okay, I'm an auntie, but I'm a cool auntie. We can chill, girl. That's the vibe
she smokes. She smokes.
She cool auntie smokes. Obviously, she smokes. She smokes, and there's lots of other stuff. Anyway, so she's like, hey, I like your workout, beta. We should work out together. I'm like, girl, really? I feel like we got different goals. Anyway, then she goes to the other. Basically, she is there at the gym to socialize. Anyway, she goes to the next auntie. She's like, how? Let's just call this woman's name as Rubab, because naam to desi hoga na phir bhi. Rubab, I love you. I love what you've done. You've lost so much weight, darling. It looks amazing. But I'm so amazed because I know you party a lot, so you still keep a good look on. I love it. She's into partying.
She's into partying. She's not afraid to swear. She calls the bullshit.
No, but she's a classy swearer, no?
Yeah, but obviously, but if she gets pissed off, she's going to say that's bullshit.
Punch the point. Yeah, that's
bullshit. That's bullshit. Piss off. Okay, there's another kind of cool auntie, by the way. There's this cool auntie, and there's that very Arundhati Roy, very like that kind of cool auntie also, who basically hasn't had to work a day in her life because her father is so rich. She's done a lot of research and she's read a lot. So she wears what's that Sindhi print called? Ajrak. There's a lot of Ajrak, and Ajrak, I think. And she wears the simple jhumke a lot.
She's into Sufism.
She's into Qawwalis. And beta, she will talk like this.
Very cultural.
And she will try to explain to you the concept of why Aapta Parveen sings the way that she does. And she has sorted that. And
in her family, Shadi, there's always the Kavali night. This is that family.
There's always the Kavali night, and they're very spiritual, and they will always speak in English, and they will speak in English about how important it is to speak in Urdu. But I feel like it's not just an auntie thing. There is that type of cool auntie. But at the end of the day, she is still cool. She's a smart auntie, but she's there. She's there.
She's down for stuff. I mean, to
She's
me,
down
a
for
cool
stuff.
auntie is somebody who's down for stuff, right?
She will go to the kitty party though, but she will go there to judge.
She will go there to judge and she's like, it's a waste of time, man. I would never go there if, if this one did not insist on me being there.
वो मुझे कहती है, वो मेरी बचपन की दोस्त है. So sometimes, beta, you have to do these things. आपको करना पड़ता है. We also live in this society. We have to be a part of this society. And we must
By the way, this is the auntie that really is the extra controlling auntie on her own daughter.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. These aunties, they're cool. But these are the aunties who, I feel like they put the most amount of social pressures on their own daughters. You have to get married, certain, you have to do this thing. And unki beti has to be she has to cure cancer, but she also has to get married by the age of 20.
Yeah, because these aunties, ये जो auntie होती हैं, the one that have come from money, I don't know how to properly phrase this, but basically the pressure that they put on their daughters is their daughters will never be as cool as them, okay? And the daughter has to constantly live up to the mom's expectation in the way where the daughter has to be cool also, but cool societally also. So like
these aunties they care. The magic thing is they were talking about cool. So cool somehow implies that you don't care. But what these aunties care the most about log kya kahenge. I've noticed they care the most about log. These are the people in case if their daughter or son runs into marital trouble, they will never go for a divorce. They will mar jayenge divorce the only thing. This is because they're the most concerned about, and I think part of it is the money thing.
It's the money thing. It's the image that they've cultivated, that has been cultivated in their family. इनको अपनी family history का बड़ा पता होता है. इनको परंपरा की बड़ी परवाह होती है. It's like they're all about.
They care a lot about image, basically. They care a lot about image. But they're fun.
They're fun, yeah, and they like to have fun, and they're fun to talk to.
And they love the gays. Because their hairdresser is gay, their fashion designer is gay. That's what gays to them, by the way. Only.
Yeah, and they love the kajal. They love the kajal
also. Makeup for them is toned down, right? They'll have one thing, but they really go for that one thing. And if it's a lipstick, they really go for that lipstick. If it's a kajal thing, they will. Sari aankhein bas ek kajal se smoky eye ho jayegi na.
But dear girl, when this kind of auntie shows up at a wedding, now I'm living. मुझे याद है एक auntie आती थी at a lot of shadis I used to see her. She used to have white and black like salt and pepper hair. It was long, very healthy hair. Because I think she might have been in her 50s or something. They're usually thin, by the way, because they prefer to eat vegetables.
No, they go to the gym, girl. They keep up with fitness.
Yeah, they keep up with the fitness. They also, and she was dressed in this amazing like pishwas, white pishwas, and like the dupatta would be like an ajrak dupatta with the chunka. And I still be like, there's something so positive about this auntie. These aunties have a very positive vibe. They're not there for, they make it seem like everything about them is cool. They don't care, whatever.
They have that air about them.
They have that air about them. And I live for it. Anyway, go ahead.
I already said this, but I feel like they care a lot about what other people say. Image is very important to them.
So now we're going to talk about the auntie that is found in all of these categories, basically.
All of them.
It's present in mind all the time.
And whether it's appropriate or inappropriate, this thing comes out in all aunties.
Yeah.
In every occasion.
That's the Rishta auntie. That is the Rishta auntie. We've all been there. I mean, let's face it. Every auntie is a Rishta auntie for at least their kids. And sometimes for their sisters' kids, and sometimes for their neighbors' kids.
And sometimes for everybody's kids also.
Because all auntie wants to say, ये रिश्ता तो मैंने कराया है. बस हम तो
They enjoy it, girl. They enjoy it a lot.
फी सबीलिल्लाह. लेकिन जी अल्लाह मियाँ के लिए हम करते हैं, सवाब के लिए करते हैं, सवाब का काम है ये.
Now for me, Rishta aunties are the Rishta that are like trying, the matrimonial aunties that are trying to like bring people together kind of thing. But there's also I feel like Rishta auntie to me is also बच्चे कब होंगे? You know, घर ले लिया है. You know, like the very prying auntie is part of the Rishta auntie for me,
She's
basically.
also part of it, yeah. They're all about relationships. They're all about किसकी बीवी, किसका मियाँ, किसके बच्चे, किसका घर.
दुनिया का तो सोच लिया, अब घर वालों का, अब तो घर का भी सोचो ना.
But girl, the official रिश्ता आंटी ना, that's a thing. उनके फोल्डर होते हैं.
Folder, yes.
You can talk to them about trends also. You can talk
पर
to
उस
them
फोल्डर
about
में
trends. Talk to
उस
them about
फोल्डर में
trends.
लिखा क्या होता है ना, ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. फोल्डर में लिखा होगा लड़कियों के लिए हाइट, complexion, weight, age obviously, और education. What else?
यही मोस्टली लिखा होता है. बाप क्या करता है, माँ क्या
background, yeah, family background.
नहीं, usually a lot of times घर की तरह कितना बड़ा है, गाड़ियाँ कितनी हैं, a lot of these things are written on folders. और लड़कों के बारे में रिसेंटली मुझे पता चला एक रिश्ता आंटी से कि यूजुअली पहले जो है ना, एक टाइम पे लड़कों के सिर्फ प्रोफेशंस देखे जाते थे, बट अब लड़कों की भी लुक्स बहुत देखी जाती है.
Like height.
बड़ा मजा आया. मैंने उनसे पूछा, मैंने कहा अच्छा तो क्या ट्रेंड्स चल रहे हैं आजकल बॉयज के? कहते लड़का हो फिर लोग कहते हैं 6 फुट से तो लंबाई हो, और 6 फुट से तो लंबाई हो, गोरा होना चाहिए, और पता नहीं स्किन अच्छी होनी चाहिए, साफ सुथरा सा होना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए. मैंने कहा 6 फुट और गोरा? मैंने कहा इसका मतलब तो मैं तो बिल्कुल किसी के लिए भी अप्लाई नहीं करता. नहीं ऐसी भी बात नहीं है, तुम अच्छे प्यारे हो, ये वो. So they have all these trends.
But the girls, the criteria for the girls are ridiculous though. Like education has to be there. I mean, okay, the physical to एक हाँ doctor होनी चाहिए. Doctor, it has to be a profession for a woman, na? Like a proper इस तरह का like a doctor या teacher, I think it's rare. Doctor is far more common. Engineer, I think is an emerging thing, but वो कभी काम नहीं कर सकती.
काम तो दोनों नहीं कर सकते.
काम नहीं कर सकती. हाँ, काम नहीं कर सकती, but she has to have a doctor तो बहुत ही popular है. And then the thing is कि उसकी उम्र भी कम होनी चाहिए. Doctor तो हो, पर उम्र उसकी कम हो. Like this is the strangest thing. And then there's this physical things, no, like complexion and weight and it's like.
Rishta aunties take it one up a level, by the way, and they usually have milads at their house, quote unquote milads and dars at their house, where the other aunties. हाँ, this is true. There the dars अपन उनके घर पे होता है. It's an unsaid thing.
Because girls can come on milad and dars, yeah.
हाँ, क्योंकि वो सारी आंटियां अपनी बेटियां लेके आती हैं.
It's a female only thing.
I'm going to tell you a sad story. I don't know if I've told you this story before, but I'll tell it to you again for the fans. Basically, हुआ ये कि एक आंटी ने अपने घर पे रखा दर्स, ठीक है. सारी औरतें अपनी बेटियां लेके आ गई. एक उसमें बेटी बड़ी प्यारी निकली, ठीक है. सब आंटियों ने किसी और लड़की को लिफ्ट नहीं कराई. सारी आंटियां फ्लॉक की अपने बेटे के लिए फॉर दिस गर्ल, ठीक है, कि बस मुझे
चाहे उनका बेटा जो है जमादार लगता.
Let's go for that.
That's the truth.
तो वो सारी लड़कियां उसके पीछे पड़ गई. सबने उसका नंबर लिया. अच्छा, अब बाकी सारी लड़कियां obviously defeated and embarrassed by the way कि उनको किसी ने लिफ्ट नहीं कराई. They went home without any particular रिश्तास or anyone showing interest in them. ये एक तो disgusting. And then the other thing happened कि जब शाम को सारी आंटियों ने रिश्ता आंटी से सिर्फ उसी लड़की के बारे में पूछा, तो रिश्ता आंटी ने बताया कि हाँ वो बड़ी प्यारी है, बहुत अच्छा मैच है, बट मैं आपको इतना बता दूं कि वो लड़की जो है वो डिवोर्सी है और उसका एक बच्चा भी. Girl, everybody backed out. Everybody backed out.
Oh yeah, because there's okay.
So that whole dars turned into a shit show where all the girls left with basically their self-esteem crushed to zero.
That's so sad.
It's really sad. मतलब a lot of times like these things, like you can talk about them and a joke.
And हमारे यहाँ असल में the importance of शादी इतनी high है for girls. I mean for guys also. I mean it's not like नहीं है, पर लड़कियों के लिए तो बहुत ही like वो जिंदगी का mission बना दिया होता है ना कि you're born to get married and have children. So इसलिए it's like their self-esteem relies so heavily on those things. Is why I think it's so sad.
I want to sing a song for you.
I can see your face. I was like, something funny is gonna happen.
Kudi, choose कर ले मुंडा.
1, 2 या 3. पे आओ. दादी.
मुझे शादी करनी 1, 2 या 3 से.
शादी नहीं करेंगे तो बच्चे कैसे पैदा होंगे?
बच्चे पैदा हो जाएंगे. शादी करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं.
हाँ.
वो आंटी थी ना, वो आंटी थी. She was a real auntie. तो द चांटा बचपन में मारा था.
I loved that Dadi. She was so cute. She was the one. ना वो तो vegetarian होते थे.
Anyway, so ये थी रिश्ता आंटी. ये थी रिश्ता आंटी. Now we're gonna go to the religious auntie. ये तो अब तुम ही बात करो इसकी, तो मैं तो बस what can I say?
What can you say? अच्छा, ये these are the there's different kinds of religious aunties, obviously, right? So we're gonna talk about first the Milad auntie. Milad auntie, she's very Milad auntie से important ज़्यादा थी Dars auntie. I forgot that word. Dars is the one, na? Dars auntie is the real. It's like Dars is this is the auntie, who was like holier than thou auntie, basically.
Of course.
She can do no wrong and everything. Yeah. She's like so self-righteous, and she takes every single opportunity to mention her nekiyan.
And she will win every argument talking very calmly and bring religion into everything.
Everything.
असल में ये एक सुन्नत है, ये बड़ा जरूरी है, और आपको तो पता है पाकिस्तान बना ही इस्लाम के दर्ज पे था, तो यहाँ पे जो ये सारे हमारी सोसाइटी में जो रूल्स और रेगुलेशन हैं, ये सारे उस सुन्नत के ऊपर बेस किए जाते हैं, जो कि सुन्नत में आपको अभी एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ. और वो फिर शुरू सुन लो सारी बातें सुन लो.
Islamic history and like she will mention every verse and everything. I mean, like you gotta give props to her for the knowledge.
Funnily enough, though, they will rely mostly on Islamic history than what Islamic.
Yeah, they do. They tend to rely a lot on Islamic history.
And for them, it's a lot about like कौन किसका भाई था, तो कौन से रसूल का कौन सा भाई था, ये सारी information उनके पास होती है. But if you ask them like
pride in that knowledge,
them something like relevant ना कि अच्छा इसका क्या मतलब है, so they don't know. असल में इस तरह के सवाल
नहीं सवाल पूछना अच्छा नहीं होता. तब सवाल पूछना अच्छा नहीं होता. Quran, like God does frowns upon too many questions. This is a thing, but anyway. So anyway, this is the Dars auntie, and Dars is also a social occasion, obviously, which we've already mentioned. It's a meeting ground and everything. Then there's the Milad auntie. अच्छा, Milad और Dars में एक बड़ा major फर्क है. कि Dars में आप सादा कपड़े पहनते हैं. But Milad में आप तैयार होके जाते हैं. Milad aunties are different than Dars aunties, I feel.
And all Milads have the same color scheme, girl. There's a lot of purple and a lot of silver. Bas,
because I feel like Milad, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's a lot for sure. It's a lot, it's for sure. Like, it's like, and I feel Milads are a little bit, like, I don't know if I should say it, but they're fun.
They're a thing. There's food, there's decoration, there's singing, dancing. और जो lady sing कर रही होती है मिलाद पे सबसे आगे, she's the belle of the ball, girl.
Yes. She's talking about fun.
The lipstick is red always, so you get to see.
There's the Milad auntie, and then there's the religious auntie at the weddings. I wanted to mention this at the weddings, but this one is too juicy. I was hoping you would bring this up. This is too juicy for me. I love this auntie because there's a lot happening with this. Okay? This auntie is very religious, but she loves weddings.
Yeah.
Religion is out the door at the wedding, basically. It's like basically एक पैर बाहर, एक पैर अंदर. Okay? This is that kind of situation. Yeah. One of the favorite things on मेहंदी पे तो रंग खूब खुल के निकलते हैं ना. ठीक है. One of the favorite things is कि मेहंदी पे ढोलकी भी बजेगी. पर ये बहुत बड़ा गुनाह है. ठीक है, ये सालसा हर गाने के बाद या बीच में एक दफा मेंशन करना जरूरी है कि ये गुनाह है, and she'll be enjoying the most. अच्छा चलो अब ये गाते हैं, पर ये बहुत बड़ा गुनाह है. ठीक है, डांस भी किया जाएगा. थोड़ा क्या तो बात क्यों कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, डांस भी किया जाएगा. अब ये करेगा, डांस भी किया जाएगा, बहुत बड़ा गुनाह. And this auntie is the auntie who loves the baby doll में सोने की चिकनी चमेली song.
And there is such a fine line. There is such a fine line. इनकी जो definition शादी जो है ना blur हो जाता है सब कुछ. ये गुनाह है लेकिन ये गुनाह नहीं है. तो डांस करना ठीक होगा, but there something will happen जिसपे एकदम से इनका मूड ऑफ हो जाएगा कि ये तो
It's a touchy situation. Very touch and go. Very touch and go.
लड़की डांस कर रही है दुपट्टा पहन के तो ठीक है. हल्का सा स्लीवलेस होगा तो ये प्रॉब्लम.
You know what they really mind? दुल्हन जब डांस करती है. तोबा ये कैसे हो गया?
there's a
But this
lot
auntie,
that
I'm telling you, she loves the जितना वाहियात गाना होगा ना उतने ये आंटी जो है happy होगी, ठीक है? She
and
loves the
and
baby
I
for.
love the religious auntie that tries to be technological, na, that auntie that's like हाँ बड़ा अच्छा बड़ा फायदा हो गया है, देखिए ये टेक्नोलॉजी का बड़ा फायदा है। अभी कल परसों ही मैंने अपने बेटे को सूरह नूर यूट्यूब पे भेज दी, मैंने कहा बेटा सुबह को यही सुन लिया करो, तुम्हारे लिए काफी है। बड़ी कोशिश की वैसे मैंने उनको कि थोड़ा सा उनको जाग जाए, थोड़ा सा कोई हिदायत मिल जाए उनको, लेकिन ये अच्छा है, इससे खुद नहीं पढ़ना तो चलो सुबह सुबह लगा ले, आधे घंटे के लिए सुन ले, दिन अच्छा गुजर जाता है, बरकत आ जाती है दिन में, बड़ा जरूरी होता है ये सब। मैं तो सारा वक्त आपको बताती हूँ, आप भी सुन लें। बड़ा जरूरी है कि आप सुबह सुबह अल्लाह मियाँ का नाम लें, थोड़ा जिक्र करें। This is not, by the way, to show shade to any of these concepts, but the idea is that they will bring it up wherever they go. The
No,
idea is
also I feel like this is the thing. The prying is the signature thing here. Like when they pry in your religious life, they feel like it's their job to mention कि आप ये, क्योंकि वो this is not their only. It's not like they just tell this to their kids, right? That's not what's happening. They're
yeah.
saying it to everybody. Everybody got to do this. Not everybody got to follow what their version of their religion is.
Oh yes, of
That's
course.
it. There's a lot of that, and then
Yeah.
modesty. चला देखा था उसका यहाँ से यहाँ पहुंच रहा है, यहाँ से यहाँ पहुंच रहा है, हर चीज इज लाइक,
इन
हर चीज
फैशन
इससे
डिजाइनरों ने तो हमारी लड़कियों को नंगा
दंगा
करके
कर.
छोड़ दिया।
These aunties are not fan of the gays, by the way. They don't like the gays.
Oh God, तो ये थी religious auntie.